Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this series, we are going to talk about Excel logic function. So imagine you are working as an HR analyst in a company and you have a data set that contains over 160 records of employee, and the manager asks you, who deserve bonus? Who should we be promoted? And which employee are becoming risky? This is an important question. In this video, I will show you how to use logic function in Excel to make a real business decision automatically. Before we write our formula, let us understand our data set, because in real analysis, understanding comes before calculation. So let's dive in. So this is our data set. It contains the dates, it contains the employee ID, we have the department, we have the hour worked, we also have the task completed, we have the performance score, we have the late minutes, the absence, the employee that are absent, we also have the project rating, we also have the overtime hours. So we have to look for the what? We have to look for the bonus status, the bonus level, the performance grade, the promotion status, the warning flags, and also the discipline status, and finally the what? The employee status. Each row represents an employee, and we have performance score, the lateness, absence, and project rating. This is exactly the type of data company use to evaluate employee. So now we'll be using our what? We'll be using our if function, and also nested if function, and also and function, and also or function, not function, and we'll then combine our function together to build a what? To build a complete decision model. Now let's dive in. So quickly, we will create a new column which I've already created already: the bonus status, the bonus level, the performance grade, the promotion status, the warning flag, the discipline status, and finally the what? The employee status. So these are what we are looking for. So quickly now, let's start with the first, which is our what? Our bonus status. So we have to find our bonus status, and we'll be using our what? We'll be using our if function. So before we dive in, we'll be using our what? We'll be using our performance score as the what? As the condition. So if the performance score now, if the performance score is 85 or above, it should be what? The bonus status should be what? Should be bonus. Else it should be what? It should be no bonus. So let us use our if function to do this. So quickly, we'll be using our Excel to do this process. So now let's go to our int to view the what? The condition. So this is the condition. If the performance score is 85 or above, it should be what? It should be bonus. Else it should be what? No bonus. So quickly, let's write our what? Our formula with the help of our what? With the help of our Excel. So if, so we are using our performance column. So if our performance score, which is our, so write our formula. If you press your tab. So quickly, if this performance score, which is our what? Our F. So we select our what? We are selecting our F2. If our performance score is greater than or equals to 85, comma, we are using our if function. It should be what? It should be bonus. Else it should be what? It should be no bonus. So quickly, let's close our formula. So now let's hit enter. Boom. So now our bonus status now for the first employee ID of what? Of 0. Employee ID of 0 is what? Is bonus. So now how does this condition work is that if our what? Our performance score is greater than or equals to 85, it should be what? It should be bonus. Else it should be what? It should be what? No bonus. The F2 there is the performance score, and the condition check, if it is greater than or equals to 85, it should be what? If the condition is true, it should return bonus, and if it's false, it should return no bonus. So now for this here we have bonus. That means this condition is true because our performance score here we have 87. So now let's perfect it for the rest. Let's us hit this our plus button. Boom. So now let's view our results. So we have here now to be bonus. That is, we have here to be what? To be 87. That means this condition is true. So for here now, we have our bonus status to be what? No bonus. So here we have 68. We notice that this condition is false. That's why we have what? No bonus. So quickly, Excel is simply following the rule we give, and we are using our if function. So now let's dive into the next task, which is our what? Bonus level. So we'll be using our what? Nested if. Our nested if simply means if inside if. So, and the condition we'll be using is high performance. High performance we have high bonus. Mid performance we have medium bonus, and others we have no bonus. So with that, we'll be using our nested if for this condition. So with that, let's dive in. So before I write the formula, in real company, bonus are not just yes or no. They are categorized into level. So we are categorizing our bonus into high performance, into high performer, middle performer, and other should what? No bonus. So with that, let's write our nested function. So if now we select our bonus, we select our performance score, which is our what? F2. If our F2 is greater than or equals to 85, comma, it should be what? High, it should have high bonus. S, comma, if, don't forget that this is nested if. So if our F2 is greater than or equals to 70, comma, it should be what? It should be medium bonus, comma, S, it should be what? No bonus. So let's close our formula. So let's hit enter. Boom. So we have the first one, we have the first employee now to have high bonus. Let's check the first condition. If it's not true, it's move into the next condition. So this is a thinking step. So like what? Like a manager making decision. So with that now, let's see. You check now. If this condition is true, it will be what? It will be high bonus. And if this condition is not true, it will move into the second if, which is the what? This one, which is the what? Where we have F2 to be greater than or equals to 70. And if this condition is true, it should be what? Medium bonus. And if it's not true, it should be what? No bonus. So now in our first condition, in our first entry, we have it to be what? To be high bonus. That means this condition is true. So let us check our performance score and see. We have our performance score here to be what? To be 87. And we stated in a condition that if our F2 is greater than or equals to 85, it should be what? It should be high bonus. So now we can see that this condition is true. So that's why we're able to have high bonus. So now let's perfect it for the rest. Let's just hit our plus icon. Boom. So now let's view our result down. So we notice that our entry has been filled with the rest entry of what? Of if nested condition. So we notice that here now we have no bonus. Our no bonus is what? That is, if this condition is not true, it should be what? No bonus. And what is the what? What is the score of performance score? What is the performance score? Okay, here we have it to be 68. You can see the condition here. This does not meet this place does not match the condition. It's not true here. That's why we have it to be what? No bonus. So let's check where we have medium bonus. Medium, yeah, here we have medium bonus. So let us check the performance score. You can notice that here we have 72. So we notice that this condition works. That's why we're able to have here to what? Medium bonus. Hope you're understanding the concept. If you understand the concept, please comment in the video. So now let's proceed to the next task, which are what? Our performance grade. So we have to find our performance grade. So instead of writing multiple nested condition, we'll be using our if condition. This way if condition comes in. So and it's more cleaner than what nested if condition. So now let us go to our int. So if condition, instead of writing multiple ifs in our writing multiple if in our what, in our nested condition, we'll just be using our if condition. So and it's more cleaner and faster. So now let us use our what, if condition now to get our what, performance grade. So quickly let's write our formula. So this is the method to use for ifs condition. So write your ifs. These are ifs. Press your tab. So now the first condition is the logic test, which is our what, our F2. So go to our F2. Select our F2. Boom. So now if our F2 is greater than or equals to 90, it should be what? It should be S length. S again, another condition again. If our F2 is greater than or equals to 75, comma, it should be what? Be good. Comma, select our F2 again. We have a lot of condition here. So if our F2 again is greater than or equals to 60, comma, it should be what? It should be average. Enclose the formula. Then the comma, true, press a tab, comma, the S now is not the poor. Write poor as the what? As the S. So let me close our formula and see. Let's hit enter. Boom. So we have the first entry to go good. Let's just check each condition one by one. And the first true condition is returned. The true at the end acts as what? Acts as a default, like what? The S. So that's how the function works. So here we're able to use if condition. We have multiple conditions. Instead of using nested, instead of using multiple if in our what, in our formula, we only use just if condition. So that is why if condition is more cleaner to use than nested if. You can notice that here we only use if condition, and we have multiple conditions inside. But if it's nested if, we'll be putting ifs. We'll be putting if inside. You can notice that here we put if. Can get it without put ifs. But here now, once you just put only ifs outside, we don't need to put any if condition inside again. And the first condition here is true, is good. So where do we have good? We have good here. That is if our F2 is greater than or equals to 75, and here we have it what? To be 87. You can notice that here this condition is true. Why is it that it's not excellent? Is because our performance score is not equals to or greater than 90. So yeah, we still have 87. So it's not equals to or even greater than 90. So but this is the condition that is closer, that is equals to or greater than 75. And this condition is greater than or equals to 60. You can notice that this condition is still far away. So this one is the what? Closer. So now let's effect it for the rest entry. So we just hit our what? And okay, let us hit it for the rest and see. Boom. So notice that here we have good, average, excellent, average. Here we have poor. This is the what? The S condition. So let us check what do we have as our performance score. We have it to be 54. And the condition here is not met. Here is not met. Here is not met. That's why we're able to come out. That's why the result is what? Poor. Because all the condition inside here is not met. That's why we have our result to be what? To be poor. So with that, let's proceed. So now we have to find the what? The promotion status. So quickly, what are we using? Let's check our int. So we're using our AND condition. That is, we're using our AND condition. That is, both condition must be true. That is, both the left and right AND must both be true for us to have a what? For us to have a result. So quickly, we want to know which employee need to be what? Which employee need to be promoted. So now that's what we have here to what? employee. That's why we have here to be promotion status. Promotion is not based on performance alone. We also consider discipline and low lateness. So both conditions must be what? Must be true. So we are considering the what? We are considering the what? The performance and also the late minutes for us to know the employee that need to be what? That need to be what? To be promoted. So quickly, let's start our formula. So that's why we are using our AND function. So now let's write our formula. If we press a tab, now we will now write our AND. Press a tab. So now the AND, now this is the logic. We go to our F2. If our F2, which are our performance, if the employee performance is greater than or equals to 85, and also if we press our G, okay, late minutes, which are G, these are late minutes column, which are G, is less than, if it's less than 10, comma, it should be what? It should be pro. So this staff you will promote. S, no, not eligible. So quickly, let's view our results before it enter. So now, if our performance score, if a staff have performance score that is greater than or equals to 85, and also if his late minute is less than 10, it should be promoted. S, it should be what? Not eligible. So now let's hit enter. Boom. So we have here to be promoted. The AND means all conditions must be true, and if one fail, the entire result become false. We notice that here now we have promote. So let us view the first entry and the second entry. We have here to be what? To 87. We notice that it's greater than or equals to 85, and the late minute is less than 10. Here we have 2. So that's why we're able to have here to what? To be promoted. So this employee now needs to be what? To be promoted, because his performance here is what? 87, and his late minute this employee knows to late, so his late minute is just 2. So, and it's less than what? It's less than 10. So that's why I have here to be promoted. So now let's effect it for the rest and view our results. Boom. So most of the employee are not eligible. I think we only have few people need to be promoted. This person need to be promoted. Let us check this other person. Okay, this person also need to be promoted. Let us check his F, his performance score. His performance score is 98, and his late minutes is just 3. You notice that it's less than 10. That's all I have here to promote. Hope you understand the concept now. Hope you're able to understand the use of AND condition. Now let's view this, please. This entry, this customer this ID of 1. Okay, we have it to be not eligible. So no, we have it to be not eligible. So let's view the entry. We have here to be 68. You can see it's even less than 85, and here we have here to be 8. Okay, let's view this other entry. We have here to be 95. The performance score is eligible, but the late minute, you can see we have it to be what? 80. We have it to be 36, which is what? Greater than 10. That's why I have here to be what? Not eligible. Hope you understand the concept now. If you understand the concept, please like this video and also subscribe. So now let's proceed to the what? To the warning flag. So now let's go to our int. So the warning flag will be using our all condition. All means only one condition need to be true. That is where the all function comes in. So one condition can just be true. So that's where the all condition comes in. So we're using our all condition here now. So quickly, if they are too late or too absent, they should be flagged out. So we're using our all condition. Now we're using our what is it called? Our performance score and our late minute column. to do that. So quickly now, let's write our formula. So if you press a tab, so write our or, just like we did for the and, write our or. So now, or, okay, we are selecting our late minute, which is our G, which are our late minutes, which is column G. If it's greater than 30, if its late minutes is greater than 30, and also if it's we are using our, okay, we're also using the absent column. We are using our late minutes and absent column, which is column G and column H. If the late minutes is greater than 30, and also if our what absent column, which is H2, if the absent column is greater than what 2, okay, then you close the formula. It should be what? It should be warning. This person needs to be warned as is okay in the company. So now let's view our formula before we hit enter. So let's close our formula, then hit enter. Boom. So now let's view our result. So we have here to be okay. So let's check this first entry staff, this staff that the warning flag stay okay. Okay, now our G, what is our G? Our G here, we have it to be what? To be 2. And we have our absence to be what? To be 2. So that means this staff is fit in a company. It's okay. So now let's us hit our plus button so that we can perfect it for the rest. Boom. So we have this first entry to be okay, this person to be, this second staff to be okay, but this person here, we have here to be warning. And what is all condition? All conditions simply means only one condition need to be true. So even when one is enough to trigger a warning. So now let us check this entry. Let's view here. Okay, here we have here to be 35, and here we have here to be 0. You can notice that here now is more than 30, despite that this one is less than 0. So we notice that once one condition is true, everything will come out to be true. You can notice that that's the way all condition works. All condition simply means only one condition need to be true, and here only this one alone, is already true. That's why we have it to be what? To be warning. Hope you understand the concept. If you understand the concept, please like this video and also comment in the video section. So now let's proceed to the next one, which are what? Not condition. So not condition, this is not reverse condition. So we're using our not condition now to check for what? Discipline status. To check for a discipline status. So quickly, let's get our formula now to understand how not condition works. So if you press a tab, so our logic text now, we are using our not. So write our not. So quickly press a tab. Oops. So we are using our what? Our G, which are what? Late minutes. If the late minutes is greater than 20, close of formula, it should be what? It should be discipline. This staff should be discipline. S, this staff need improvement. So let's view our results before we hit enter. So let's close our formula. Boom. So we have here to be discipline. So not reverse the condition. So that is how the function works. Not reverse the condition. So what was true become false, and vice versa. So quickly, let us check our formula. So we have here to be discipline, and here to what? Not need improvement. So let us check if our late minutes is greater than 20. It should be this, else it should be this. And don't forget we are using not, and not simply means reverse the condition. So now let us check our late minutes. Our late minutes is what? Is 2, and it's less than what? 20. It ought to be this. It ought to be this because it's less than what? It's less than 20, but we have the result as what? This, because this is not condition. It will reverse the result. So now here we have here to be 36. We have here to be 36. It ought to be what? To be this, but we are going to have this one as the result. So now quickly, let's effect it for the rest. So let's effect it for the rest. So let us just hit our plus button. Boom. You can see. So this is why I said this 36 that I say it will be what? It will be need improvement. So this is the result. So notice that the not condition reverse the condition. What is true will be what? Will be false, and what is false will be what to be true. So that is how the not condition works. So quickly, let's proceed to the what? To the last logic. Okay, quickly, which is the what? Combined logic. So this way we are going to combine our what? Our formula to get the what? The final employee status. So finally, we are going to define the top performance and also the at-risk and also the average employee. So quickly, we are going to combine all the formula together to know the final employee status. So now, let's get our formula. So if, so our logic text, using our hand, press a tab. So we select our performance status, which is our what? F2. If it's greater than or equals to 85, comma, and our what? And our G, which is our late minute. If the late minute of the employee is less than 10, comma, and also the last one, which is our what? If the employee absent status is equals to 0, comma, this employee should be what? Should be top performer. And also if we press a tab or our performance score, which is our F2, if it's less than 60, comma, and our what? And our age, which is our absent status, if it's greater than 2, close our formula, it should be what? It should be at risk. S, it should be what? It should be an average. So you close your formula. So let's view our results. So let's close our formula. Let's enter. Boom. We have it here to what? The first entry to what? To be average. So this is a complete decision model. So we're able to come up with what? With the formula to build a complete model. So now this is where we use our AND condition, and this is where we use the OR condition. So we're able to combine all the logic together to build a what? A complete model. So now this condition simply means if our performance score is greater than or equals to 85, and also the G now, the G is the what? The G's are what? Late minutes. If the late minute of the what? Employee is less than 10, and also if the absent is equals to 0. If the absent is equals to 0, this staff should be what? Top performance. And also for the other place, that is all this condition must be what? Must be true for us to have top performance. That means this condition, this and this must be true for us to have a top performance. And for the OR condition, Any of these condition must be true for us to have at least S average. So quickly now, we have the first person entry to be what? To be average. That means this condition is not met, this condition is not met. We're able to have here to what? To be average. So now let's effect it for the rest and see what we are going to have for the rest entry. Boom. So now for the rest entry, for our model, we have this to be average. We have this place to be at risk. Let's check. Do we have top performer? Oh, we have one here. Do you have anyone from the top? Let's view our results. Oh, most of those staff, they are not doing well. Do you have any person? Let's view from the down. We have only one person from the down. Employee ID of what? Employee ID of 47. Okay, you can see that. I think it's the only person that you can see here is bonus status, high bonus, excellence, promote, okay, discipline, top. You can see that this entry, this employee is doing well in the company. You can see everything is excellent. You can see bonus, you have bonus, you need to be bonus. You also need to be given high bonus, and also it's excellent, promote, and also okay, and also discipline, and also it's a top performance. So in this video, you're able to learn how to use logic function, not just for calculation, but for real decision making. And this is exactly how company use Excel to analyze performance, detect risks, and make smart decisions. So if you find this video useful, please kindly like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. So quickly, let us just convert our result into table. So you can just Control all, that's Control plus A. Now Control T. So now our table has header. You click on OK. Boom. So this is our what? This is our result. So you can easily show the manager the employee that needs to be promoted, and also the one that the one that need bonus, and also the one that need to be disciplined. So we can just filter our result and just see. Let's even check top performer. We only have one staff. Imagine, only one. So this person needs to be what? This person needs to be promoted and has it's a top performance in the company. So you can also filter for the rest entry. Let's filter for average. Let us even check our average staff. People that are seen doing well, they are trying their best, they are seeing okay. You can see we have up to, I think it's up like okay. See, these are the people that are still doing average well. Okay, you can see. Then let's check the people that are at risk in a company. You can see those people that are at risk. You can see poor. Some of them need to be, most of them here, their bonus status is what? No bonus. See, no bonus. You can see no bonus. Their performance score, most of their performance score is less than 85. You can see, and they are always late. This is their late minutes, and this is their absence. You can see 3, 2, 1. So if you enjoy this video, kindly like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and also do well to share the video, and also stay tuned.